Hey Aquarius, I hope you guys are doing great. I'm here to do your general love tarot reading for June 1st through the 15th. We're going to take a peek at the overall energy that's surrounding you guys right now. We'll look at your energy, the energy of the person that's around you, whether it's physically right now or not. We'll look at any obstacles, challenges, or what might be hidden from you, some advice from spirit, and your potential outcome. Then we'll wrap up with one last oracle card to see if spirit has any final messages from you. I do like to get all of the cards out before I start the reading, so if you want to skip directly to the message and forego the card pull, go ahead and click the timestamp in the description box below. Otherwise, let's get started. So, okay, the first card out for you for your overall energy is Gibbous Moon. You're very close to achieving your goal. And I actually feel like the last couple of readings that I did for maybe it was Sagittarius and Leo or Sagittarius and Aries got that card as well. But let's see what other messages we have for you. And that just knocked all up into my incense. And yep. We'll clean that up later. Okay, the second card that we have for you is Yamaya, Origins, Freedom, Power. So we'll see how that overall energy fits into your reading, but let's get into some tarot. And the first card that we have out is going to be for your current energy. Aquarius, what do you have going on right now? We have the Hanged Man in reverse. We have the Ten of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and we also have Strength. Okay. Let's look at the energy of the person that's around you. Who's all up in Aquarius's energetic space and what's going on with them? We have the Seven of Pentacles. For challenges, obstacles, and what's currently hidden. Wow, that was a lot that wanted to flip over, but we got two, which is better. We have the Two of Chalices in reverse, and we also have the Ace of Swords. Okay. We'll take that. For advice from Spirit, we have the Nine of Swords. And for your potential outcome, we have the Nine of Chalices in reverse. Let's get another tarot deck and see if we can clarify these messages a little further. So we have two more that came out. We have a Nine of Wands in reverse, and we also have the King of Cups in reverse for your current energy. For the energy of the person that's around you, we have the Two of Cups. For challenges, obstacles, and what's currently hidden, okay, we have two that flipped over. We have the Hanged Man again in reverse, and we have the Lovers in reverse. For advice from Spirit, we have the Chariot in reverse. And for your potential outcome, we have Judgment. All right, so let's grab some oracle cards and get some more information before we get into this reading. For your current energy, we have Exclusive. For the energy of the person around you, okay, we have two. We have Missing You and we have Trigger. For advice from Spirit, or I'm sorry, for challenges, obstacles, and what's currently hidden, we have Total Connection and the Magic of Pretending. For advice from Spirit, we have Meditate. And for your potential outcome, we have Inner Work. Okay, Aquarius, there's a lot going on here in your reading. So let's take it from the top. Looking at the overall energy, we have Gibbous Moon. You're very close to achieving your goal. And we also have Yamaya, Origins, Freedom, and Power. So while it feels as though, again, and you share this card with several other signs that I've read for. So it feels as though what you're looking for is within reach. But once again, there's a little bit of a hiccup. And it feels as though you need to embrace something. And I feel as though what you need to embrace is you. it almost feels as though you've given up your power, you've given up yourself to other people, to situations. And this might be time for you to do a little bit of reflecting on where you've been, where you are, and how to release that energy that has sort of built up between those two places. And it feels like it's time for you to step back into your power in order to move forward towards what you want, which I'm assuming is being in a happy, healthy, loving, mutually respectful relationship. Otherwise, you wouldn't be looking at this reading. So, looking at your overall energy, your current energy, we have the Hanged Man in reverse. We have the Ten of Swords. We have the Seven of Wands, Strength, the Nine of Wands in reverse, the King of Cups in reverse, and we also have Exclusive. Girlfriend, boyfriend, commitment, possible marriage material or life partner, not dating other people. So, what it feels like, Aquarius, for lack of a better phrasing, is that you got screwed over. You got screwed over. And I don't think that it was necessarily made readily apparent to you that you were getting screwed over, but you found out. It was one of those you gonna learn today type situations. And it was nothing pretty. It was nasty. It was unnecessary. It was completely uncalled for. And it left you spinning. Like, wow, really? That's what I get? I deserve that? Seriously? And so I think that you are now in a place where you have decided, like, you're not going to fight for that. There's nothing for you to do in that situation, but it feels very much like you thought that there was potential out of this person, and they came in and sort of completely annihilated things. Like they came swooping in, they made a mess, and they swooped right the hell on back out. Almost, like my instance, left this whole ass mess around it, right? But we're still keeping it pushing, right, over top of it. So I feel like that's where you are right now. There was this whole ass mess that happened, but you have made the decision to try as much as you can to work through it, to move forward and figure out what's next for you. But I have to say that it seems like it left you feeling a little bit shaken. So for this person that's in your energy, we have the Seven of Pentacles, we have the Two of Cups, we have two Oracle cards. The first one is missing you. So sad, lonely or alone, physical separation, let go and move on, thinking of each other and you. And we also have trigger, overreaction, respond rather than react, avoid decisions based on fleeting emotions. So this person, and I feel, again, I know we don't want to talk about folks who were in the past, but I do feel like this is somebody that you have been involved with in some way, shape, or form, whether it was just dating, whether it was a serious relationship. I think they know that they screwed up. I think that they know how much they wrecked your world. And now it feels as though they're waiting, right? They're waiting. They may have reached out to you in some little way, but absolutely nothing meaningful or big enough to get you out of this space where it's like, nah, Slim, you tried it. And so I don't think you're entertaining this person. I don't think that you're entertaining this person at all. But they realize what they had in you. They realize what they've lost in you. And so it feels like they're trying to plant seeds in hopes that something can be reborn. But I think whatever the situation happened, again, it was so unnecessary. It was so over the top. And I think that they were sort of chasing their sort of superficial feels instead of looking at things from a very balanced heart and head perspective. right? They just sort of went where the wind blows, and they didn't give any consideration to you or how you would feel, after they did their dirt, after they lived their best life. I don't think it was their best life, but you know. So, looking at the challenges, obstacles, and what's currently hidden, we have the Two of Chalices in reverse, we have the Ace of Swords, we have the Hanged Man in reverse, the Lovers in reverse, and two more oracle cards. The first one is total connection, like-minded, resonance and intimacy, compatible personality types, healthy attachment styles. And we also have the magic of pretending. Visualize ideal situation, be detailed, play the part, see as manifested, speak it into existence, and be certain. So, what I'm feeling for you, and it feels like these cards are split between you and your person. So for you, I'm feeling that you're kind of like, love don't live here anymore. We haven't had that conversation. We haven't had that lemon squeeze, that come to Jesus moment where everybody sort of airs out their grievances. It's like the Festivus of relationships. You all haven't had that, right? And so there's that challenge where you're still in this space of sort of healing. You're not fighting for that, but you haven't had this discussion with this person. Like, what the hell happened, Slim? Let me hear your side of the story. That might help. Might be helpful. Might be. But entertain me. What's your version of this? What was the reason? So looking at the Hanged Man in reverse, your person is having trouble sort of seeing things from your perspective, right? But they also understand that the connection has been sort of broken. Even though if someone were to ask them, it really feels like they would say, yeah, Aquarius was my match. Like we were a good partnership. Like this is the type of person that I was looking for. And what you might not know is that it feels like they're still hopeful. They're still hopeful that things can be made right between the two of you all. While you're kind of in a place of processing from the tomfoolery and the shenanigans, they're like, oh, it's going to be okay. I'm going to reach out a little bit and, kind of see where Aquarius is at. And, I think we can make this work. I think it'll be okay. I think we're good together. Meanwhile, you're like, I need an explanation. I need a little bit something more than these little ass seeds that you're over here trying to plant. These little, occasional text messages or phone calls or whatever. No. We're not going to forget what happened over this side of the camp. I need a little bit more. So while you're kind of like, I'm not there anymore. I'm trying to make sure that I take care of me. I'm trying to take my power back. They're like, I think we can make this work. I think we can do this. So looking at the advice from Spirit, we have the Nine of Swords, we have the Chariot, and we also have meditate. Meditate daily, follow your intuition, find inner peace and balance alone or with partner. So what Spirit is saying is that this restlessness, take your time. Because again, with all of these cards that came out for your energy, I honestly feel like this, whatever this was, this shit rocked your world. And Spirit is saying, take your time to come out of this, right? Take your time. Make sure that you nurture yourself, meditate, connect with yourself, do things that feed your spirit. Figure out how to embrace your power. Take a look at this situation and see what happened, at least from your perspective, how it happened, and maybe some lessons that you can learn for the next go round. Because, baby, there will be a next go round because you're close to achieving your goal. I think that this energy, though, is still a little bit raw, and it's not going to let you be there immediately towards your goal. But Spirit is saying, take your time. and heal from this. Step back into your power, right? Embrace yourself again. So, looking at your potential outcome, we have the Nine of Chalices, we have judgment, and we also have inner work. Heal yourself first. You'll attract what you are. Choose partners that want to grow with you. So, unfortunately for this person, it really feels as though your future is not going to be with them. I think that you're going to make this decision after giving yourself some time, giving yourself some space, tapping back into your power, doing this inner work. You're going to make the decision that this person is not contributing to your happy place. They are not going to be the end all be all to your relationship. They are not the end all be all to your giving love or receiving love. While they stay over here hopeful, you're over here healing. You're doing your inner work. And I think that you will make that choice once you're able to see things clearly, that no matter what they say, they can't unring that bell. And this is not the type of person that you want in your future. They are not going to enhance your happy. So let me grab one last oracle card for you and see what final message Spirit has. Okay. And we have one that came out. The card that we have for you is appreciate this moment. Every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. So Aquarius, through your healing process, right? Through this inner work, through finding your inner self, your inner strength, your inner power again, right? Because that's where you are in your energy, is finding your strength after this person came in to kind of tear shit up, right? You're finding that strength, and this is your opportunity. This is your chance to find growth. This is your opportunity to be very clear on setting your boundaries and what you accept and what you won't. And I think that through this process of recapturing your power, recapturing yourself, you will say, this person, this little half-dead seed planting mother trucker, nope, I deserve better. I deserve so much more. This is your opportunity for growth. This is your lesson in knowing your worth. And in doing that, I think even though this situation has been challenging, I think you will appreciate the clarity that it's given you and the opportunity for you to get back to self. And once you do that, you will be in a much better position to accept the love that's meant for you from the person who is meant for you as well. So Aquarius, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that this was helpful, and I hope that it resonated with you somehow. If it did, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. In the meanwhile, stay safe, stay healthy, and I am sending you all huge hugs.